You'd think I would charge that little thingamajiggy, but I haven't.
We got a yellow cast or something. Let's cut this off and go.
Look like we got the jaundice. Could we have wore the same effing color?
Great minds think alike.
I can't be doing all that now.
What the fuck? That's a little better there, maybe. But please don't disco us.
We might as well wait till 1 minute so I'll know where to cut it off at. Hey y'all,
We back in action.
back at it again. We're the Floss Boss and Cousins, and I'm Christy,
I'm Callie.
and this is our kit parade.
This is our channel about cross stitch, and swear words, and meanness,
Matchy matchy.
haircuts.
Yeah, I've had one too.
So we hope y'all had. How long's it been? Has it been 2 weeks now?
I don't. Well, you know, the last one we did was on the 8th. So it's been
What is
12
today? I don't even
days.
know what today
Today's
is.
no.
Today's the 19th, so 17 days.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't get me lying.
They're not 17.
What'd you say, the 8th?
Yeah.
11 days. I'm telling y'all, I've run a wheel off. I don't even know which ends up.
And we was just sitting here fixing to get started, and I was like, could we have wore the same exact color?
I told her great minds thought alike, so we'll do that a good bit.
Yeah, you know, we used to make fun of Mama and Aunt Neil because they would go to they always went together and bought groceries, and they would come out and have on the same exact shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm telling you, we turning out just like them.
I guess
Could be
there's
worse,
worse.
though.
Yeah, there's absolutely worse that it could be.
Right.
So we thought that we would share with y'all some things that we have kitted up and that's on our to-do list. So,
You know, this has caused me another dilemma. Everything I do causes me a
boy.
dilemma. So I need some advice on how to go about this. So I've got stuff that is kitted up, or I've started to kit up, that uses the same color thread, and I don't want 17 skeins of Oscar throughout all my projects. So I told Christy last night, I said, I don't know anything, I don't know if this is worth me kitting this stuff up or just putting the fabric in there with a chart and be done with it. Because I have bought me a yarn tree like Christy's back here. And I have to tell you, it's a game changer
I'm
for
an
me.
influencer.
You are.
Shit.
But I have worked on that thing like a Hebrew slave, I'm telling you.
Well, let me throw this at you, because I know we talked about it briefly yesterday, or was it today? Okay,
yesterday.
we talked about it. If you don't kit it up with your thread, how are you going to know what project that thread's in if you need it? Well, that's my dilemma.
Here's my thing. Because I'm telling you, I have got, just say for instance here, there's probably 10 skeins of fancy floss in there. There's 3 or 4 in here. There's a couple in here.
But you've got
There's all of them in here. But these things will probably sit on my shelf for 2 years collecting dust. And if I at least put them on my floss rack, they're there and available for me. And that way I've only got what thread, because I'm cutting down on my whip some. Getting some of these finished off. And I'll know that what is in those things. I'll make me a
lightning
list.
strikes, I know we're in the basement, but listen.
If we're going to talk, let's just talk.
Let's
just about the crazy.
Put it out there like Peter put it on the rock.
Right. So mine is not so much a kit parade as just junk in a sack. So, pieces of the pie.
Wow.
But we're going to go right on with it.
Okay, if you have multiple skeins of a certain color, you're eventually going to use them.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I've got like 6 of some of these already. That's just kitted up in bags.
So do I.
Well,
so do I. But now you've got the handy dandy yarn tray.
I do, and that would make it easier for me to keep up with what's what. I know where it's at. It's in alphabetical order on my tiers.
Yeah.
So
Same.
y'all tell me what y'all do, cause I don't.
I like to tell people what to do.
Well,
so I say, kit the floss.
I don't think so.
Well, don't be calling me needing something then.
Well, I've already got you pine needles, and I ain't give it back yet either. But I did find some of it.
I'm so mad about that. I don't even know if I can do this floss too.
I'm just trying to be more mindful, because really, I bet you I've got 200.
Mindful of what?
Of the spending that I'll be doing. Because it ain't no sense of buying it if it's just going to hang up there and look good.
Where is my cousin Ilbert at? You let an out-of-print blackbird go up.
That does not apply to blackbirds. That's what I was just going to say. That's my caveat. Now, you can spend all the money you want to on them. That's okay. But I don't know. I just need a better system.
But my fear, I guess being a child of the Depression.
Shit.
My thing is, and this is what I told Callie yesterday. We do not have an LNS. We do have Greta. Thank God we have Greta. And it's fast. But you can't just jump in the car on your lunch break and run and pick up fancy floss. Because all we have available to us that is halfway local, and that's only if we're at work, is Hobby Lobby. So
maybe I kit up just 3 autumn things or something for the season. I don't know. I'm just playing it through.
You boo.
I'm going to.
You boo.
But I'll guarantee you on my floss tree that there is something that's comparable to anything that it's called for.
This is true.
So
this is true. This is true.
So it's just however you want to do it.
Okay.
But I'll show you some charts that I've got stuff that I would like to start at some point.
Oh, I'm glad we didn't have to fight.
It's too hot to fight.
It is. But it has been cooler.
It's supposed to be real cool a couple of days this week.
Alan was watching the news the other evening when I got home, and I think if I wasn't dreaming or on the verge of a heat stroke when I come in the house, I thought they said it was going to be like high 50s, low 60s.
I can't wait. I told Jeremy the other day.
If y'all see me in my yard naked, mind your own business.
Keep driving.
Keep driving.
I told Jeremy one day this week, I said, I'll be so glad when it gets to where the low is 45 and the high is 65.
Settle for 35.
I would too. But no higher than 65 through the day, and I'll be sassified for a minute.
Yeah, just a minute till you run out of floss, and then you'll be up shit.
Then I have to come down here and shop on your yarn tray.
I hear you. I'm gonna have to put one of them keypad locks on my craft room door to keep you out.
That's right. So, well, let's get at it.
All right,
crack-a-lack.
Jump on it.
You want to do one, and then I do one. How many you got?
Let me tell y'all first. I almost sent out a massive invite to a funeral because the other day I broke my turquoise glasses right here. The whole leg just fell off. Well,
that's just so many times I can be put on a hay.
Honey, I like to have had a nervous breakdown. I quickly got on Fat Quarter Shop's website and ordered me 2 new pair because one is a backup. But I also got one, whatever you call it, not prescription, one
grade higher than your readers.
And I got these cute little pink ones. These are my favorite glasses, and I bet you, I'm not lying, I bet you I have 50 pair of readers. And these are my favorite, are the I think they're Raleigh Blake.
I think so.
I love them. Love them. But crisis averted. It was very fast. I did go a few days without them. And I was struggling. But Fat Quarter Shop saved my life. So
I tell you, the reader situation.
thank you, Kim. Or Kimberly.
When you get a pair that you like,
yes,
there's an extension of your hand. That's what
yes.
I say.
They're the right weight. They're the right width on my face.
The tension on your head.
Yes, yes.
Because sometimes if they're tight, they'll give me a headache.
Honey, waiting for this to get here. I went through that. We went out to eat for Daddy's birthday the other night, and I had to improvise, you know, and I ended up having to take them off, and Alan had to clip them on his shirt because it was making my head hurt. He looked really cute walking around with his hot pink polka dotted glasses hanging from his shirt. So, all right.
Okay. So, this has fabric in it, but it has a half yard of fabric in it because I plan to use this for some other stuff.
Is that 40 count?
Yes.
You is a lie.
This is one that I am going to kit up for fall because I've been meaning to stitch this for a long time or start it. And it's Grateful, Thankful, and Blessed with a needle and thread. And I'm pretty sure on my yarn tray I have kitted this up, but I decided to just put it on the tree, so it shouldn't be hard to kit up. I should have it all. And I think this fabric's a little darker to me than what's on there, but I think this will be good. And this is, put them readers on, 40 count Old Colonial. And I don't know who the dyer is, but it's pretty modeled. I think
it's very pretty.
Color look good on there.
Let me look. What you see? I like to look at the floss colors. So you should have put your floss colors out.
You can. Your arm ain't broke. Turn it over.
Nutmeg, flax, harvest basket, fragrant cloves, parchment, wood. I think I might. I don't know if I have all them. Do I have? I don't know if I have peanut brittle. I do not have straw hat because that's on one of mine that I've got to get. That's pretty.
I'm telling you, I didn't know I had so much floss.
That's pretty.
I like it. I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
And I think like some people say that the white or that flax color don't pop on this linen, but I think it will on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that.
And if it don't, when you start it, pick another white. Put your fabric back in there so you don't.
No, because I'm gonna cut it tonight.
Okay. Do you want me to cut it for you? Because you know I'm a professional fabric cutter.
I'm good, thank you. What you got?
Oh.
Get with the program over there.
Okay. I think I was supposed to have started this one. No, I didn't. No.
We need to start a sale on that because I've got about this much started on that.
Well, we need to finish our current 2 sales. 3,
Listen
4, 8.
Said I want to go start another one.
Yeah. Okay. This one is Christmas at Hollyberry Farm by Stacy Nash. We really do need to sell this.
I love it.
Because it's fixing to ramp up and be Christmas. You little dingleberry. I bet I just found what them flosses are for.
I don't know.
It ain't. No, it ain't. Yep, it might be. Hang on. Hold, please. P.S.
It's not them. It ain't got a pink in it.
Country redwood. No, it's not.
Let me see. I just want to say what they are. See if I know what it is.
Okay. Well, maybe I didn't. I've got to pull the floss for this. But it is Christmas at Hollyberry Farm sampler. And I'm going to be doing it on Grace Notes fabric, 32 count hazelnut cream.
Just got that red and pop on there.
Yeah, I think so too. So
I love that chart.
Ooh,
and I love that border.
I need to get, now that's going to worry me that I didn't pull the, I think it was laying over there on my chair. or in that basket beside my chair, and I think I pulled it yesterday and put it over here, and I didn't even think to look and see where the floss was. But anyway. Well, back to the pegboard, the old thread goes, because
since you did the Hollyberry, this is spring at Hollyberry Farm. And I do have all them threads in here. Just not the fabric. I don't know what I'll use. But
what is the called for?
Fabric. 32 count creme brulee.
This might be pretty with it. That I just had out. The Grace Notes. Hazelnut cream.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I probably am going to unkit this though. Yeah, that would be pretty. Yeah. Or even vintage country mocha would do.
Yep.
But I'll probably unkit this one because I'd rather do the Christmas one first. But yeah. So, Spring at Hollyberry Farm by Stacey Nash Printers. Or Stacey Nash, yeah.
This was a Christmas present from Whitney and Dustin and the kiddos. You know what? I knew I didn't have any daggum fabric for this, but it is Maximum Cross Stitch September's Revenge. So I've got to pull my fabric for it. You should have seen me down here yesterday with my bins of fabric out on the table trying to pull. And these are all the beautiful Roxy Floss Co. colors for it. Look at those pretty colors. So all I gotta do is pick my fabric for it. I love their charts because they are so big and you can see them. Does it give? I called for floss. Well, I'm not seeing it, but anyway. It's not jumping out at me, but I'm sure I have something that is comparable as far as fabric that I can use.
Right. This one, well, Whitney, know I put that in there upside down. It's Time for Halloween by With Our Needle and Thread. And it's the little pocket watches. And geez Louise, I had to go on a tangent trying to find these pocket watches last year. I think I did. I stitched one of these already for an exchange. Halloween exchange, I think. But there's one that's a little witch, a little cat, and a little pumpkin. And I used, this is,
where did you end up finding the little watches?
Amazon.
Okay.
I've had some. Well, look at there. I've done ahead of the game. I got one, I stitched another one.
So actually that's a whip?
It's a whip.
Uh-huh.
Sure is.
Look at you and Holly trying to.
Was cheating, wouldn't we?
Baby. Have I talked to you? Her, at last count, she was over 100.
Holly. Law. Say that would drive me insane. But to each his own, you know, if it don't drive you nuts, by all means, go for it. So this is really
just living her best life.
I mean.
Just whipping it up.
So I'm going to have to move this to the whip basket.
You need to add that to your list.
Yeah, I do. All right.
Oh.
That's just no rhyme to reason of any of my stuff.
Well, there's not to mine either. The next one is Christmas in the Village by the Scarlet House. And I'm going to do it on, I think, Brash 32 count. Well,
got a whip.
Got a whip. This was a 12 by 12. Shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have been so quick to call Holly Ho out. Well, you know, that's all I got stitched in the hour.
Heck, fire, that's a start. Just go on with it. You'll just have a
Anyway.
little surprise when you get to going.
Carry on. Scratch.
All right, this one is kitted up except for the fabric. So this is Autumn Splendor by With Thy Needle and Thread, and I'm gonna start this one pretty quick because I had bought this last year, I think, at the Creative Needle Arts when we were down at the beach, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or maybe I had the chart
Ooh,
already.
I love those oranges.
And I had the chart already and then kitted it up down there, but I love those colors. Those
You are
rusties.
really on a With Thy Needle and Thread.
I know.
kick. Let me look at that chart because I don't know that I've ever.
It's pretty, ain't it?
Oh, it is pretty.
I like me a black bird too, you know.
And a blackbird.
Mm-hmm.
A blackbird and a blackbird.
Right. That don't look like it'd be heavy stitching. I think it'd be pretty quick, you know, to get done this fall. Not tomorrow or nothing, but you know.
Well, you don't even give me a chance to rest. You just...
Listen, I'm on fire.
Okay. My next one is Be Ye Thankful by With Thy Needle and Thread.
This is the threads to them.
Yes, except for oilcloth and olive.
Or just put them right over my pile. 'cause
Stop
that's
it!
what I want to do.
And I'm going to do it on 32 count vintage country mocha.
Ain't those colors pretty?
Uh-huh. You think that'll be...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get that one started.
They're not that, that's like the ones that I stitched and I've got going, or the one I just finished and I did the spring one. They're not that big a stitch.
Yeah.
You know?
I just made myself a little note so I would know what I needed.
Papa
Let me
home.
make sure. I really don't know.
All right. My next one, and I've got the threads in here for this one.
Oh!
And why I hadn't stitched this before now, this has got to be a this year stitch because for the love, you know, this back shirt and Bella and Ib's portrait. But this is Scarlet
I've got that
by
one
Stacey
kitted
Nash.
too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love it. And the threads. And I don't think it matters what pretty much what kind of, there ain't much fabric showing.
Yeah, just
Something that's kind of beigey
to
looking.
your liking.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, I just stuck all these in.
Sorry.
How rude.
That's my husband. All right.
Here we go. We back at it.
Yeah.
I've kitted up Scarlet by Stacey Nash. I've kitted up Miss Hazel by Stacey Nash. I've kitted up Jenny by Stacey Nash. And I kitted up Clementine.
You want a cracker kid?
Yeah,
don't you?
and I'm gonna, on Clementine, I think I'm gonna use Wheat Style Works Confederate Gray. And on Jenny, I'm gonna use Low Tide LFA linen, 36 count. And then on Miss Hazel, I am going to use 36 count Sleeping Bear by Needle and Flax. And on Scarlet, I'm going to use Mad Hatter's Tea Towel, Dames of the Needle, 36 count. I've never stitched on 36 count.
Where'd you get that fabric out?
I don't know. D-Stash Groove, Late Night Shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't be getting your
My Scarlet's over here.
unkitted. And this sweet project bag came from Winona from Canada that we met at StitchCon. And it's got little puppies, little kitten, not puppies, little kittens on it. So I thought I'll put my animal crackers in there.
Okay. This is one, I just showed this not long ago, but this is fully kitted here. This is the one that me and Holly was going to start together, and I ain't never started it yet. So this is A Study in Nature from the Artsy Housewife, and it's kitted up with a DMC.
Is that Aztec red?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all.
Well, if she hasn't sent a picture to you lately, hers looks so good. And that right there, for me to look at that chart, it absolutely would not appeal to me. But to see it come to life, it is gorgeous.
It is. I thought it was so pretty. But yeah, it's the Aztec red by Weeks. We kitted that up while I was at the Huntsville retreat. Oh, Gerda come through with us.
But all those pretty colors on that, oh, that brick rust red color. Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it.
All right. There's my Stitchwork Design Company bag. Look at them little puppies. This is the Scarlet House Canine Quotes.
I've got another chart of theirs. I don't know why I ain't done them yet.
And I'm going to do it on 32 Count Baked Clay by Fox and Rabbit.
That's a pretty neutral color to me, baked clay.
Yeah. And these are just, these are comfort colors to me. I think it's going to be so pretty on that. So there's that one. I got to get sticks and twigs and toasted marshmallow. Unless I can find it in your bag before you leave. You need to go to the bathroom?
Most of mine's on the yarn tree at the house. They have some stuff in some of these, but you have a hard time digging through it. Alright, my next one is Enjoy the Stitch by Hands On Design, because you know it's got a tomato on it. And it's kitted up with the called for DMC.
You never responded to Holly's text yesterday. With
I know. I thought about it today, and I thought I needed to do it. Then I got on something else. You know, my mind just, if it gets off of there, it's
but I thought
for.
that is pretty much you. It's Halloween and a tomato.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know who was the. You remember who did it?
Oh boy, no.
I'll look and see.
No. I don't.
It don't say. It almost looks like maybe a Lucy Beam or something. I don't know. But Holly had sent that picture to me because it was a spooky tomato.
It's what's coming out, isn't it? Isn't it coming out in this upcoming market?
I think so.
Okay.
Alrighty. You know, I didn't even go through my bags of stuff that I got kitted up, like my tomato bag. That stuff in there is kitted.
Alright. This is a Stitcher's Alphabet, and I have the board that I got from April, which is
Homestead Needleworks.
Homestead Needleworks. And I'm going to do it on 32 Count French Vanilla by Grace Notes Fabrics. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all are looking for a Fabric of the Month club, that is where you need to go, because she offers some beautiful, beautiful fabrics. And I'm in the neutral club. And I've been pleased with every piece that I've got. Y'all know I be having me a fit and calling somebody out on some stiff fabric. It's never happened with hers.
My next one is by Little House of Needleworks, and it's Old Glory, little flag one. And I got it kitted up with a called for overdyed floss, and probably would just use like vintage country mocha or something on it. This little patriotic one. Little teeny. I should have done that this summer, but didn't.
All right. My next one is Double Crown by Samplers Not Forgotten. And even though this is a different color fabric, I think I'm gonna give it a try. There's already a, oh, it's not. Never mind. See, I almost said something. But
and almost what?
Thought it was a slub.
Oh.
And I'm going to do it on Light Nougat by XJU Designs. And there is the called for floss. I'm missing a few, but that's the gist of it. I think those colors will be pretty on there.
Mm-hmm. This is another whip that I found all this stuff while I was going through
I
them.
bet you did.
I did.
You was hoping I had more whips than you.
But really, does that even count as a whip?
Absolutely,
for crying out loud?
it does.
This is Floral Heart Kit, and it came all kitted up. I think I got it from somebody on the D-Stash group, but it's by Samplers Not Forgotten.
What?
And I do have a little T90 star.
Are you
right
copying me?
I reckon. I just seen you'd pull that now. I might as well just go ahead and confess now. So, but it came with all the finishing fabric and the floss and the linen and stuff. So
it's pretty.
Found that.
Oh, that'll be beautiful in a dough bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be pretty with our next to that. Well, it's in here. And Proper Stitcher, the pink one.
Oh, Strength and Dignity.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be pretty with it.
All right. My next one is the Scarlet House Autumn Alphabet, because I'm going to do these. I believe I'm gonna do them to where I can interchange off of my boards that I have from April. But I'm going to, I need some colors. I need a polywog. You got a polywog over there you ain't using?
Not in here, but I got some at the house.
And I'm going to do it on a 32 count Mocha Bestitch Me by Bestitch Me. There's two. It only calls for 3 colors, so 4 colors. I'm sorry. I mean,
people don't.
Can you put it on silent when we're doing something, please, ma'am?
Hush your mouth up.
I mean, people walking around does not want to hear your phone ringing. Ladies, gentlemen, we're sorry for that rude interruption.
The second one of the evening.
Yeah.
This is the one I was talking about, by the Proper Stitcher, Strength and Dignity. Christy finished it not long ago, but I think that'd be pretty with in a bowl with this one.
Mm-hmm. For Valentine's or Mother's Day.
Right. So I've got it kitted with the called for floss. Don't know what linen.
I think I did mine either on Vintage Country White or what was that other one? I don't know. Don't get me to lie.
I might either darken it up to match this a little more or something. Something different. And I've even got this piece here that's it's a 40 count marble bunny, but it almost be pretty on there.
Who is that by?
XJU Designs.
Is it XJU or is it XJU?
I don't. Is it?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yep. And I've got this. I'm gonna show you what I want to put.
Oh, is that Papa's old
Grandpa's sleeve?
Yeah, I love that one. Love it, love it, love it.
Grandpa's sleeve.
Oh, I love
this.
that
Let me
one.
find the one I thought I'd put this on. It's a Halloween one. This is Hallow Day Inn by Brenda Gervais, but don't you think that would look good on that?
Uh-huh.
And I've got it kitted up with all the called for floss. So I may use this one to put that on. That would be easy to, I mean, it'd be quick because there ain't a lot of fill in on there.
Yeah.
So,
Except for them dresses.
yeah, and the roof. That'd be the
And you
biggest
know,
thing.
you love to...
I love to fill in big blocks of color. That's my thing. All right.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I got this from Greta, the Itch to Stitch by October, is it October House?
Mm-hmm.
October House Fiber Arts. And of course, you know I'm missing 2 colors. So Greta, get your packing pants on, because I'm going to be placing an order, and I'm going to do it on 32 count cream and sugar fiber on a whim. It's looking green, but it's not.
Mm-mm. It'll be pretty on there.
Pulling green from that, I guess, the light. All right.
Okay. The next one I've got, I'm telling you, I'm on a Brenda Gervais kick,
I mean,
buddy.
you are. I ain't seen one, not ner Blackbird kitted up.
No, and they ain't. I don't think I've got any
I don't
of them
think I
kitted
have
up.
any kitted up either. That's one of them things that when God says, Blackbird, my child, you just go get it.
That's right. This one is Faith of the Heart.
Oh, that's pretty.
By Blackbird Designs, and it's a
By
mix
Blackbird
of
Designs.
Brenda Gervais, and it's a mix of Gentle Arts, Weeks, a Classic Color Works, and some Valdani floss.
Mm,
So there's the chart. I need to start this one.
that's pretty.
I love it. You
What
got
are you
that?
gonna do
You
with
got
them?
that chart?
Are you sure?
Yes, I am, because we talked about doing a sale with it.
Now you're gonna have to quit with the sales.
I think we talked about doing it. I don't know. We talked about it though.
Homespun linen by R&R. It's 35 count. Okay.
That's pretty though with them
Yeah,
birds
it
on
is pretty. Who is doing that right now? Somebody.
It's Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher, because she's doing a lot of Brenda Gervais this year, but I don't know if that's one she's doing. I was watching her video today.
I saw it pop up earlier, but I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I don't know. All right. My next one is Pretty in Pink by the Shakespeare's Peddler.
It's pretty too.
You know,
That would look good with my dough bowl full of my pink
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, it would. I'm going to do it on 32 count linen by Weeks Dye Works. There's the floss.
That other one that I think is she the one that charted painted flowers?
Oh,
Have you seen that chart? Let me look at it.
I mean, I may have 3 of them over there.
Well, I
Who
hope you
knows?
do. Right, let me show one and then I'll get on that. This one is another Brenda Gervais. She could listen. She could do the Halloween in the fall. I don't care what nobody says. This one is October the 31st, and I think that'd be pretty on that grandpa sleeve too.
Yeah.
And it's kitted up with a cob floor, Weeks, and there's some Gentle Arts that goes in there too. So it's not everything, but started. She does some good Halloween.
I have not pulled the DMC for this, but this is Modern Folk Embroidery, IAB 1817, the Rosebush Sampler. And I'm going to stitch it on Cedar River Linen Tephra.
I wonder what Tephra looks like.
That's
good
it.
Neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it in my berry bag.
Oh, that.
Hands across the sea.
That's
Words of
that painted
wisdom.
flowers. Ain't that pretty?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love that. Except it's on dark linen and then, you know, a big booger to stitch.
Yeah. Oh, it's your turn. I'm just over here fixing to just...
All right. Oh, I do have a blackbird kitted up. This is just my
Stop
working
it.
copy. But this is Strawberry Fields Forever. You know, I was supposed to start that stitch
Been there,
along.
done
And
that.
with Christy, she's done finished hers. But I got the call for floss in there. And just had to pick a piece of linen. To love Blackbird, buddy, I don't know why I ain't got more of them kitted up to do.
These are DMCs, and I haven't pulled them either. But it is Crowns of Blue by Kathy Barrick. And I want y'all's opinion. What do you think?
That's a little bright.
You
But it may
think so?
be the light though blowing it out.
Yeah, because it's called Buttercup by Grace Notes Fabric, and it is a yellow. But look at the, I may have to change some of that floss right there, but I think that blue would be beautiful on
It'd be
that.
pretty on there.
So, we'll see. We'll see.
You won't never know till you try.
That's exactly right. I was trying to at least do something that, you know, is different for me.
Another Brenda Gervais.
Jesus.
This is the Brick House sampler.
I
And
mean, we should have just named this one
The
Happy Hour with Brenda.
right. This looks a lot like that other one, Faith of the Heart, or very similar to it, but this one is cute, I think. I think all her stuff's pretty. She's just gifted. And I've got some threads in there. Who knows if that's all of them or not, but
That's pretty.
it
Oh,
is
I
pretty.
love those trees.
Mm-hmm. They look pretty when they're stitched.
Yeah. My next one is Mini Mansions by Annie B's Folk Art. And I have not pulled the DMC, because all my DMC, except for what I've already took off bobbins, is upstairs. And I'm going to do it on 32 count Dolly Madison by Needle and Flax.
That's a good neutral color,
Yeah,
too.
it is.
This one,
I thought you'd already started that.
no, I talked about it. And then I get to correcting myself because I got too much stuff started and I hold off. But this is my hands-on design. It's a Vintage Stitch 2 Hexie. And because, you know, I've been stitching some of them Hexies lately, this will be a good time to learn. But I got this kitted with the straw linen and the call for fancy floss in there. But I think it's just cute as pie to make that little pillow. It wouldn't take long if you just sit down and do them because my words are not big.
My next one is in my Whippa Keepa. Did I do good, Stephanie? This is by Stephanie, the New England Stitcher. And this was an exclusive through, is it Homespun Needleworks on Facebook?
What is it?
It's a Stacy Nash
Oh, yeah.
Rose Hill Farm sampler and pin keeps. And I
You
got,
ordered off the group?
well, I ordered it from, who did I order it from? I can't remember. It was through a shop.
Yeah.
It wasn't the attic. Oh, I can't remember. Honey, there is a bunch of floss in this one. There's an Oscar. Did you need one? But it is, well, it doesn't say what it is. I think it's hold that up. I'll tell you what it is. 36 count needle bling linen by Needle Bling Linen Broomgrass. So this is a big old girl, I'm afraid.
It's pulling green, but it don't look green here.
No, but something's off with that today.
Yeah. It's more of a dark
khaki almost. I think those colors are...
They'll be pretty on there.
Yeah, that's the last one I got, sis.
Well, I've got some more right here.
Here you go.
With our needle and thread.
Welcome to the happy hour with Brenda.
This is the maker and mender, and I've got it kitted up with some of the flaws, weeks and plastic color works, but that really wouldn't be a long stitch. I meant for Pete's sake. Then I've got with our needle and thread every opening flower. This one's beautiful, but clearly I've got to add some more floss in there because I ain't too skeins or something. But I've ordered them. So they on my yarn tray, I guarantee you. But that one's pretty.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Let's see what this is. Oh, this is Stacy Nash Bees and Birds Sewing Roll. And I got it kitted up with the weeks in there. That was a market release, I think, last year that I just had to have and get started because I had them bees on it.
How's that working?
Yeah, buddy. Killed it. This one is, I got a few of the DMC in here. I need 2 more.
It's pretty. Scattered
Seed Samplers Vintage Charm Pin Kit. I love her stuff. This one, I don't even know why this is in here. I went to looking for it last night because I got this from Laura Banks. I think she give it to me in an exchange at a retreat or something we was doing. But she sent me the linen and the thread, and I went there to pull them and couldn't find it. But this is Stacy Nash Merry Christmas Pink Cute Drum. I'm pretty sure she's the one I got that from. So what else? This one ain't kitted yet, but I thought it was an autumn stitch that I would like to kit up. So
shocker, who's it by?
Brenda Gervais. It's Scary Mouse. I got a lot of her stuff. This ain't near all I've got of hers. And then this one is cute for autumn.
That's pretty.
And I put the straw fabric in here with it. I don't think that's what it's called for, but I think it look good on there. But it's Scattered Seed Samplers Night Watch 1626.
See, I would do that, but I wouldn't put the faces on those pumpkins.
Yeah, I may not. But I probably will.
Because that way,
like Halloween.
You could roll it on through to Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Let's see. This is Liberty by Brenda Gervais.
Really?
Got a couple of the threads in there.
Is that the first time you bought some of her stuff?
Nope. But 2 more, and guess who they are?
Oh my gosh.
This is one Christy just showed kitted up. I do need to do this one this year. It's pretty. Be ye thankful.
You want to sell that?
And then this one, I was looking to see if I had the one you asked about, Bloom, the other day. But this is one I got at the Faulkner's for...
I don't know if I've saw that one, but it's pretty.
It is. It's got a cardinal on it. It's Mary Noel by Brenda Gervais. Big fan of hers, too. And this, look, this is a kit because it's the buttons and beads. It's the Haunted Lantern by Mill Hill. Was just laid up there in a basket.
Is that a Scary Cat needle minder, or is it a button?
It's a button.
Oh.
But you can make it a needle minder if you wanted to. It's cute though. That is all that I have brought. It's probably not all I own.
Well, hoorah, hoorah.
So, that's a little peek into the, you know.
I would like to put a disclaimer. We are in no way affiliated. Callie is in no way affiliated with Brenda Gervais.
No.
Nor does she earn a commission,
No,
although after today she may need to.
Right. You know, you got them folks that you just like their stuff. And for me, it's Blackbird, it's With Our Needle and Thread, and Stacy Nash.
Yeah.
That's my go-to folks. Because a lot of their designs are primitive, and I like primitive stuff. So, don't be shaming, don't be coming for me about all this mess that's not kitted up and all that kind of hoo-ha. Welcome to my world.
One little tiny blackbird in that sea of Brenda.
Yeah, but you know what? I got them. If I want to get them up, I can. So, but that's what I got, and I'm sure there'll be some more that I'll put in. I was looking for another Brenda Gervais today. It's on her website as a kit, and I think I'm just gonna have to hit the old add to cart button this evening. So,
Cha-ching!
cha-ching! That I love fall most of all with that big pumpkin on it. You've seen it.
I may have it.
Oh, do you? Well,
Because you know I love some fall stuff.
well, we need to see about that situation.
All right.
So that'll do it for me.
I've been done. I've just been over here, just, you know.
I do need to cut my fabric though and get it in them bags. I don't feel so bad about that as I do the floss in there with them. What happened to your hand? One of the dogs, Alan, smack you upside down?
No, the other night it just started itching. Like my hands just started itching, just uncontrollably itching. Alan said he didn't, but he's bad to go outside with the dogs at night. And he'll lean up against one of those crepe myrtles. And I am highly allergic to a crepe myrtle. And I think it was on his shirt. He said he didn't, but I think he lied.
He may roll around out there in the poison oak or something.
He'll get poison oaked.
I'm telling you, I can walk by a poison oak
Oh,
and
me
get it.
too. I can't stand it. So, well, we hope y'all enjoyed our happy hour with Brenda.
That's right. Brought it. So let us know in the comments what you're kitting up and what all things you've got you want to stitch pretty soon. And
Yep.
tell me how you kit up do you kit up your floss when you're kitting up your projects, or just fabric, or you just jerk them out of there like I'm gonna do off your yarn tree?
Or do you just sit down to start stitching and then start cussing because you only got certain amounts of floss, and where you need to start is the floss you don't have.
It's the very one you don't have
you got
every
that
time.
right every time.
So
Every single time.
got me a haircut. My husband cut that stuff off. I was trying to let my hair grow out a little bit, but I just ain't cut out for that life, I can tell you. So I told him, I think last Friday, either he was going to cut it or I was going to cut it one. So he got his button gear and got my hair cut. So.
Did you put highlights in it?
Mm-mm. Now this is the all natural gray right here, but there is some blondie.
I mean, it's okay. I don't mean it. Never mind. I like it.
Well, good. But most of that's gray.
Yeah.
So, and normally I color it, but I have about decided I'm just gonna give up on that too.
Well, be a lot cheaper. Think of all them Brenda Gervais charts you can
all
buy.
That fancy floss.
Oh, never
I
mind. You don't even have to pay for yours.
Right.
But we will see y'all later for our regularly scheduled floss tube, and hope that we enabled you a little bit with our kit parade, and that it may cause you to add to cart.
Probably will.
So we'll see you soon.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.